Hello and welcome to today's yoga teaching. In this session we are focusing on what's known as the victorious breath, and in Sanskrit, Ujjayi Pranayama. Remember that pranayama are the breathing techniques that help to work with the energy, not just the physical breath, but we always go deeper in our yoga practices, working with all the levels of our being. We have the physical, energetic, emotional, and mental. And all of our yoga techniques work with all of these levels. It's important to understand that this is much more than just a physical practice. In this style of breathing, we are very lightly closing the throat just a little bit so that as we breathe in through the nose, it actually feels like we're breathing in through the front of the throat and creating a soft sound. Some people call this the Darth Vader breath, or it sounds like an ocean in the far off distance or wind in the distance because you hear this sound. And the beauty of this breath is that it creates a heat. And this heat purifies the body. And at the same time, you're nourishing every cell with oxygen and purifying with every single breath. It's a very powerful practice that can be used alone as a seated pranayama breathing practice, or you can incorporate it into your physical posture practice, the asana practice, to help guide your mind into a state of relaxation. At the same time, it's also bringing lots of energy, lots of heat into the body, as I said, for that purification of the entire system. So, whenever we do this breath, we're going to use what's called a full yogic breath, meaning as I inhale, I first fill the belly, then into the chest and all the way to the top of the head. It's like you're filling a bottle of water from the bottom of the top to the top. This is really important. We don't want to just breathe up here at the top of the lungs. We need to change our breathing pattern and relearn how to breathe deep, diaphragmatic, abdominal breath first, then into the chest, and all the way like you're filling the energy to the top of the head. So, we gently close the back of the throat just a bit, and as I inhale, I feel that I'm breathing in through the front of the throat, and I keep that same light, gentle closing in the throat as I exhale, and I feel that I'm breathing out through the front of the throat. And this allows me to hear the sound, and this sound becomes the mantra. We allow the breath to calm the mind, and we allow the mind to rest on the sound of this flowing breath. We're just going to do 3 rounds together today in this tutorial, and then you can practice on your own. The longer you do it, the greater you benefit, but even just a few rounds can help you to feel a change of state rather quickly. So whenever we begin our breathing practice, I like to have my first finger and thumb together, connecting an energy circuit with my hands resting down on the top of the legs. We start with a ventilating breath to clear the air and the energy from the lungs and to relax the body and mind. Let's start with a deep inhale through the nose. Calming exhale through the mouth. Now it's in and out through the nose, but we feel like we're breathing in and out through the front of the throat. Back of the throat closed just a bit. We can open our eyes. It's a very simple practice. And remember, we're not trying to create strain. We want to do this in a very gentle, relaxed way. No tension. Just closing it enough to create that sound. And the sound does not have to be loud enough for you to hear it. And remember, as you breathe, you want to fill the belly first. This is so important for our practice of pranayama, to learn to breathe abdominally first. So, now that you have this skill, you can take it into your daily life, and these yoga techniques are tools for us to balance our body, our energy, our emotions, and our mind. Very powerful practice, very powerful science. It's a gift in our lives that can be done any time of the day. So please take this science and this art and this gift into your life and let yourself just feel better. So we wish you all the best with these practices. Thank you.